a video with you guys in a while, although the women have been doing the 4-miler. Probably sick of hearing my voice this weekend. But, speaking of, it's been an amazing last 3 days. I don't know whether it's because I haven't been in the director's seat or putting on a race, or I'm coaching for so long physically face-to-face that I'm so thrilled with it, or that it's just the uniqueness of it and the beauty of the new course. But it's been a thrill, and it's been a thrill to feed off of the energy of so many of you that participating out there, both as runners and walkers and as volunteers. Pretty spectacular. We've had 3 beautiful mornings. We got 1 more coming tomorrow morning, and I want to thank everyone for their enthusiasm and support. It's been great. Audrey and Cynthia and I, Nicole, have been just thrilled with the feedback of this, what we think is a beautiful, beautiful new grass course out at Foxfield. We love the attitudes, everybody just getting into it and understanding you're going to run slower and just throwing yourself into it and enjoying the experience. There are still openings for tomorrow, and we're still signing people up. This is a unique concept. It's like Groundhog Day, just except in a good way. We just keep playing it over. So 1 more shot tomorrow, 6:15, 6:45. The spot's open. We'll see another gorgeous morning. Folks, this morning we're treated to the most beautiful sunrise and the mist out over the pass. Pretty special. So please go ahead and sign up. And I encourage you guys to submit your times, both individual age group results we're going to have, and mother-daughter teams and sister-sister. Many of the age group slots, I think Stuart just told me, he's been compiling them, or Audrey's husband, that the 35 to 39 is still no one has submitted a time. It's wide open. So, and we are going to do prizes, so of course it's optional, but anyway, I encourage you to do that. So please, I hope you can make it out. We're still looking for a few more volunteers. I'm psyched at the number of volunteers. I'm going to read off. Megan is going to help all 4 days. Rick, all 4 days. Bob Wilder's been out there all 4 days. Tom Hintz, all 4 days. And then Jeffrey, Philip, Marty, Pat, Bernie, Harry, Lee, Bill, Petrie, Kristen, Larry, Mark, Freeman, Mike Gaffney, just to name a few of the folks that have helped over the last few days. I've just been thrilled at it. And the number of you that come out, I'm just Lisa, Heidi, Katie, Michelle, Becky, Jerry, Catherine, Jen, Gabby, Elizabeth, Rachel, Meg, Ann, Karen, Macy. I've missed so many of you. The Anthola sisters, Eliza and her daughter, Jane Jackson, her daughter, Martha Colati and her mother, Janice Rabb and her daughters. I mean, it just goes on and on. It's been a thrill to see everyone having such a good time. So I'm gushing. We put so much work into this, and then it was just fingers crossed that people got into it, and you certainly have. So anyway, we're going to do the men's out there later this fall. We'll probably do a compressed, maybe 1-day event with team results, really take it up a notch, refine it even some more since this went so well. All the best to our Boston Marathon virtual folks this week. A bunch of you are doing it. Joan Bienvenu is already in the bag, ran hers out at the Western track this morning. That must have been mental, but I guess the combination of the cool weather and the track, and just Joan Bienvenu, she ran 3:10, if you can imagine. Yeah, on her own, basically. I'm sure some folks were helping her, but she's thrilled with that. So anyway, really, congrats to her. If you participate in the 100K, you'll have either this coming weekend or next weekend as your chance to finish out the 100K. It's the 30K that's left, and you can do it this week and next week. And please send your, you don't need to send your results, but just send to Jen that you've logged those 6 legs, 5 legs so far, 6 more coming. So anyway, we've got some neat things in store for the fall. I've got a running conference of sorts planned with Bob Wilder. It's going to be something completely different. It'll be obviously virtual. We've got some really, I think, neat things that you're going to enjoy, so stay tuned for that. That's coming probably in October. We're working on that now. So I think that's about it. I think I might have said I could use a few more volunteers tomorrow morning out at Foxville. If you want to see the most beautiful sunrise, come on out at 5:45. Meet me there, and I'll fix you up. I think that might be it. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to recommend a few. I decided a more serious subject, but ordinary people. I read this stat last week. I've been talking to anybody that's willing to listen about it. It just startled me that 1 out of every 4 18 to 23-year-olds during the pandemic is considered a suicide. I mean, what the heck? And so it reminded me of this film. It's one of my all-time favorites. Serious subject, but ordinary people. This was Robert Redford's debut as a director. Who would have thought? And it's I think one of the greatest films, dramas. Won the Best Picture. Mary Tyler Moore in the performance of Lifetime, Timothy Hutton, Donald Sutherland. Just really tremendous. Adrian, my son, the other day was saying, let's watch Ordinary People, Dad, again. I love that movie. I haven't seen it in years. Serious film, but God, it's got some great messages in it. And then on the Perseverance side, Philip, who helped this morning. Oh, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I can get it back. It's called A Shepherd's Life. This all takes place in the Lake District, where Cynthia and I hiked last year across England. It's a wonderful book. James Rebanks, you can, Rebanks. You can follow him on Twitter. Cynthia's nuts about him. I tease her that she's got a crush on him. It's just about the life of a shepherd and the perseverance, the struggle of the 4 seasons of being a farmer, a generational farmer. I think he's 3rd or 4th generation. Wonderful book. And then this is, I thought, a tremendous story. Now that we have the Olympics not coming up, but it's called Olympic Collision, and I actually saw this live when it happened. Mary Decker and Zola Budd colliding in that iconic and really almost tragic race in the Olympics in 3,000 meters. Zola Budd, a little girl, I think 13 or 14 at the time, from South Africa, and got British citizenship right before the Olympics, because South Africa wasn't allowed, and then Mary Decker. I thought this was a great one. Adrian gave this to me. It's by Kyle Heiderling. It's called Olympic Collision. Good tale of history. So anyway, all of them about perseverance there. Certainly Zola Budd and Mary Decker, but in A Shepherd's Life. Okay, everyone. I've spoken enough, talked enough. I hope to see you out there at Foxfield tomorrow. If not, I guess you get your results, and if not, I'll talk to you soon. I've been loving seeing many of you outside of the shop. More and more of you have been coming by to visit, running life by me, and a variety of other things. So I take care, everyone. Be good and stay healthy.